See, let's
Wow, nice
open
bag.
it up. It's quite convenient. We vacuum pack it.
Ooh. It is so good.
Hello, everybody. Beside me is Kingsley.
Yes,
Personal trainer, professional one.
Yes.
Today, he's gonna torture me.
I will help him and I will train him, but not directly as in like I'm not going to torture him. So don't worry, it's not going to be that difficult.
How do I look?
I think you look, how old are you again?
43.
I think you look amazing for 43.
Really?
Yes. Considering that our Malaysian standard for 43, most of Malaysians are currently very obese. So I would say the obesity rate is maybe 60 to 70%.
Okay.
So considering your shape, I will consider it just like.
Thank you for the nice words. So it's over. Not really. So we're gonna train today and show you some professional gestures.
Yes.
And a special thing after our training, we'll tell everyone how to eat after training, which is very important.
Yes. We always say that muscles are built in the gym, but abs are developed in the kitchen. So
Can you
make
show
sure
us
that
your
you-
abs? I only got one. Oh, thank you so much. I can really feel my muscle now.
You
The
feel
whole
it?
upper body is trembling.
You'll feel it more tomorrow.
Eating is a big part of your training. So you have to eat properly. You have to eat to the certain level of your calories, and most of them you have to maintain a high level of protein. To what I know, that my starting point is 90 kg, so I am having like 180 gram of protein at my training day. I don't know if it's the case.
I would say that usually starting point is maybe 2 grams. 2 grams
kg,
per
right?
kg.
Yeah, so for me, 180 kg.
Yeah, so it's 180,
Yeah.
which is okay. You can also increase it a little bit more, then you decrease your amount of carbohydrates.
Okay.
Or you can decrease the amount of protein and increase the amount of carbohydrates, because it really depends on how your body work with certain nutrients. I also don't tell my clients to have too much protein, because with too much protein, usually what happens is that your kidney and liver might not be able to process it. So you just get fat anyway.
Okay. You are a professional at training, but I might be a professional at cooking. As you know, I bring you this one, OKA-OKA. You tried before. We brought you chicken breast. So let's have it after training.
Yeah.
Yeah. See. Let's
Wow, nice
open
bag.
it up.
I like the logo. It's really cute.
Yeah. That's a portrait of our chef.
Ah.
You see, it's quite convenient. We vacuum pack it. And that's the sauce I just told you, but it depends if you like it or not.
Wow.
You like green onion and the peanuts, it also depends.
Yeah.
See, we'll prepare our after training meal immediately right here, outside of the gym.
Yeah.
Chopsticks, I hope you can use.
Any carbohydrates though? You don't have any carbs?
Like 3 gram per pack. Zero fat. 50 grams of protein per bag. That's about 200 gram of chicken breast cooked. You don't have to boil it. So we just open it. Would you try?
It's cool.
Okay, we just open that. You can choose cut or uncut. This one is cut.
Oh.
See the texture? It's
Yeah.
quite different. I believe you had a lots of chicken breast along your professional life.
Yep. There was a period of time where I was eating 1.5 kilograms of uncooked chicken a day. So I had so much chicken that there was a period of time where in order for me to swallow all the chicken, I had to blend it up.
Yeah.
So I just drink it as juice. It was not easy. I could do it for the first 10 days.
Uh-huh.
By 11th day, it was not
Yeah.
good. I was starting to feel like I want to vomit and stuff like that because there was no flavor.
Yeah.
So after that, I had a new coach. The new coach started to teach me, okay, you can do this, you can put in flavor, you can do that.
And it's real food, compared to protein powder, isolated wheat. It gives you
Real.
the fullness
Yes.
and happiness of real food.
Actually, there's another thing about protein powders people don't understand because in protein powders, they might say that each serving is, let's say, 28 grams. But not every single scoop is going to give you the 28 grams.
I don't know about that.
Because some scoops, right, you might be able to get like maybe 26 grams. And some scoop might give you 30 grams.
Oh, it's not fully mixed.
Yes, because there's always additional things inside the thing.
I will need that a little bit, just to add some flavor. It's okay. Would you try mine first?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. You never tried this before, right?
No. Ooh. It is so good.
Yeah. That's a bonus to your training.
I tell you, I can eat this every single day.
Okay.
If you were a bodybuilder and you had to eat so much
If you add
chicken,
that, just a little bit.
if you were a bodybuilder and you had to eat this every single day, I think you'll be a happy bodybuilder.
Just a little bit. To
So some
control the
peanuts.
fat. Have some peanuts, green onion, a little bit. Instead of.
I like green onions.
Oh, okay. That's good.
Yeah.
So you see, most of them are made of two types of vinegar. So a little bit seasoning, a little bit chili, and chili oil. But we made it in-house.
It's good that they don't make it too spicy because if you're a bodybuilder, sometimes you might be very sensitive to taste.
Yeah.
So because as our diets get more and more cleaner, most of the taste become very bland. So we are very sensitive to taste.
Okay.
Most people won't understand that. Okay, some people say that they taste this and they'll feel like, this is not spicy. But the bodybuilder, because they're eating nothing,
Yeah.
a
They eat
little
quite
bit
plain,
of this,
right?
you will feel very, very spicy.
Yeah.
So this is actually quite good for me.
Yeah.
I love it.
That's
And-
great. So where you recommend your coaches to have these types of after trainer meals?
Honestly, I would recommend it to anyone. If you don't want to cook your own chicken, you should just buy a pack of these. It's so much easier, so much more convenient. And you say it's vacuum,
Yeah.
so that means I can just keep it in the car.
Yeah.
And all. Yeah. So it's even more convenient. I can just put it in the bag. So if you are a normal person like me and you don't have a cook or a chef to help you to prepare chicken all the time,
Yeah.
I would suggest that you get one of these because it's convenient and easy. Sometimes you forget your meals, you can put it there.
Yeah. Our chef has like about 25 years of experience using a French sous vide cooking method. So he cooked for us. So why not use that? And it's cheap. It's quite cheap, right?
How much did you say the price was again?
For single a la carte, it's 13 ringgit 90 cents. But if you buy combo, it's almost like 10 ringgit a piece.
Okay.
Cheaper than protein powder. I think if you have 4 scoops.
I would say 10 ringgit is, I think, for someone who actually cook the food for you, I think it's worth it. If you want to save and you need to eat even more chicken, then maybe one of the meal should be something like this.
Yeah.
For example, like there are bodybuilders who have to eat maybe 2 kg of chicken a day,
Wow.
which is there are quite a lot of them.
Yeah.
So I think this might not be for you, but for smaller people like me, okay, smaller bodybuilders like me, normal size people.
If you are not chicken phobia,
So we have this.
Just try that.
So, well, my personal diet, so I have some chicken, some fish, and a little bit of beef. So there's a bit of mixture because my body absorbs fish much better.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, so I don't really do well with a lot of chicken.
Yeah, and normally chicken consumes faster than beef and then mutton, right?
Mutton, yeah, correct. And also another thing about beef is that it's really hard to get lean beef in Malaysia. Most of the leanest cuts that you can get is maybe about 80% lean. So
Yeah.
you still have another additional 20% of fats.
And it's expensive, and no one cook for you for
Yeah.
beef.
Beef is
in the case
expensive.
of beef, right?
I like beef because I like steak, so I have once a week.
Ah,
I can afford once a week. So
same here, same here. So which one would you prefer?
I would prefer the one with sauce.
Okay.
But if you were very, 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 very strict, I would suggest this because this is
Yeah.
just as tasty as this.
Yeah.
But if you want to enjoy a little bit more, I would suggest using the sauce.
Yeah, it comes with a salad and it comes with the sourdough bread. You
Oh,
put
really?
you just put a piece of bread on it. Sometimes we like to put on how to say kimchi. Kimchi. We get them together. Wow.
Oh, that's
So
nice.
carbs, protein all together.
So we have the protein, but a little bit of carbs. Usually for me, after my training, I'll have a lot of carbs, maybe around 100 to 200 grams of
Yeah,
carbs.
you have to.
So I have 200 grams of carbs before my training, 200 grams of carbs after my training. Then the rest of the day, my carbs is a little bit less. So my biggest meals are close to training time, around 6 hours of training time. So if I'm training at, let's say 6 o'clock, 4 o'clock is my first meal, 6 o'clock, then 7 o'clock after I'm done, or 8 o'clock, I'll be eating again.
Wow.
Then after that, my first meal will be another high protein, then I have some sort of a small lunch.
Yeah.
It really depends on how you like to eat, because some people they like to eat they eat multiple meals, like 5 meals a day. Some people only eat 2 meals a day. So by eating 2 meals, then we have to adjust. So like for me, I eat 3 to 4 meals. If I eat 4 meals, then my first 2 meals will be half, then my bigger meals will be close to training. If I'm not training on that day, then I'll just balance out between 4.
So it deserves for those disciplined people or training professionals. That's right.
I would suggest this for everyone. The only reason is because it tastes nice, it's easy, convenient, and you live longer eating better food.
The seeds tender and juicy. You can see some water here. The muscle texture. Okay.
You look hungry. You want some? Or 0 calorie, sugar-free drinks. For example, my favorite is like Pepsi Black or Coke Zero. So I'll have those together with my friends. So they'll be talking. Then I'll be discussing business or anything. But I already had my meals. So I'll just come there, then maybe have that, or maybe order a small salad. Tell them to maybe move the thing. Get one of these chicken, cut the chicken, put it on top. You'll work that way.
Yeah.
So
maybe you can share them because they don't think that you are so free.
yes. So it's not a very perfect diet, because I always say that you should fit fitness into your life, not life into your fitness. So you don't want to change your life to fit fitness. Your fitness to change to fit your life.
Right. It serves a purpose.
Because there's no point for you to change your whole lifestyle to go into this thing, because not everybody likes it so much. But I do think that you can at least do some of it to help yourself. Not everybody wants to walk around with pure six pack. I don't want to walk around with pure six pack the whole year. So I do have times when I'm very lean, then there are times when I'm a little bit more meaty. I won't say I ever get fat, but there is a point where I'm a little bit more meaty.
Yeah, they're quite wise.
Yeah.
So we learned a lot with Coach Ainsley. And thank you so much for the day, and hope our chicken breast can help more professionals, trainers to help you gain a lot, help you eat healthy,
Yes.
eat something delicious, real food.
So if you want to get this, you can get it from where can we get this again?
Use your link.
Yeah, you can use my link, you can use my code, so you can get this.
Trust Coach Kingsley. Use his link. Try.
You can connect me on Instagram, link down below or link up.
Thank you so much.
All right, thank you so much,
All right.
guys.